I just woke up, you could probably see that, but also it's crazy sunny. Then again, this has some crazy reflection on it, so might be better to just do it like this. One thing that's crazy that happened today was that McDonald's got hacked and they launched a crazy meme coin. Another thing that's pretty crazy is Kamala Harris's new statements with regards to crypto. Pretty damn crazy. But there's a couple more parts. US job reports was also pretty massive. Obviously, Bitcoin also had a pretty crazy pump. That's definitely worth mentioning. But then additionally, on top and besides all that, we also had Mt. Gox do some ridiculously large transfer, which is not completely true. To be honest, it was not that large, it was not that massive, but they're moving money again, which makes people realize that the selling pressure is still here. But I'll go inside and show you guys all the different parts. Just wanted to quickly enjoy with y'all the view once more, because this is one of the best places I've ever been. It's crazy. Okay, continuing the video inside, like I said, this time around in a little cave. We gotta get to you on with the video. So there's a couple of things going on. Let me guide you through. And here's one of the craziest sunsets I think you'll ever see. Look at that, huh? Look at this crazy view. This is absolutely phenomenal. You can't even make this stuff up. Crazy. So yesterday there was all this hassle with XRP, and that they were calling it a cult, and that this guy was letting some interesting words loose about why you should not be holding XRP anymore. Well, I think there is a side story to that was quite interesting over the past 24 hours. Let me quickly go towards it. So this guy right here, Levi, said, breaking. Judge Torres has authorized U.S. institutions and banks to utilize XRP for payment processing, rejecting the SEC's appeal. It got a lot of attention, but there's one very important key thing. This is nothing new. This is from a order back in 2023, because it's all about the July 2023 ruling. There's nothing new here that happened. He just posted it today, acting as the new appeal, but nothing has been posted. So a lot of you guys might have gotten confused here thinking, oh, this is massive, the appeal is gone. But no, it wasn't. Nothing changed. So that is kind of childish. I'm not sure why this guy did it. But then again, people have different motives, right? But oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Maybe he just reshares. Nah, can't. I don't know. People do different things for different reasons. Anyway, like I was saying, McDonald's also got hacked, which was one of the more interesting things that happened in a long time. I want to kind of cover a little bit of what it says, even though I think I can just show it. I don't know how YouTube works sometimes. It's kind of weird sometimes. So McDonald's Instagram account, right? They got hacked. It said some interesting text right there, and they launched a rug. Hey, what's up? What's up? And the price did pretty good. I mean, it went to like $30 million worth of market cap. The guy says he was able to profit $700K from the hack. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. That's pretty massive. Now, one more headline that we've got is Mt. Gox transferring 75 million in Bitcoin to Bitstamp. The reason I want to keep showing this is because you're understanding that if Mt. Gox is still transferring out Bitcoin, it means that there's an additional selling pressure that soon enough will be gone. Now, I'm not so sure if it's actually much money being sent out relative to the actual transfers being done. For example, is this just them moving money around, or is this actually them transferring it to clients? That I do not know. And so for that reason, I am not sure if the selling is, or at least the sending, is sooner to over yet or no, yes or no. But I'm just saying, Mt. Gox is still not out of Bitcoin yet, by the way. It still has to go back to the people. And some of those people have held since $500. So the fact that they're getting it right now back at like 60,000, it makes for a good argument to sell. We understand that. So I don't really blame them, but it could be some additional selling pressure on the market that will soon enough be gone. Something I won't take much time over, but just an interesting one. Just in, the U.S. economy added 818,000 fewer jobs in March of this year than initially reported. Yeah, that's an interesting development, right? That's, to me, quite interesting. Because U.S. politics have been really interesting all throughout. I put a little tweet out, why does this woman keep changing her stance? And what we're talking about is Kamala Harris apparently to back measures to help grow Bitcoin and digital assets in the USA. Whereas just yesterday, most of the comments with regards to her policy, with regards to crypto, was pretty negative. So all of a sudden, things have changed like crazy. I mean, I want to say some things about this, but I'm going to keep myself quiet to not be too controversial. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all and say this is pretty crazy for her. But then again, is she really ruling it? Is it just some policymaker up there? At the end of the day, I do believe it is quite profitable to be really polarizing. So on the one day you say this, on the other day you say that. just so people see that one statement you made, they agree with, and they vote for you. They see another statement you made, they agree with it, and they vote for you, and they don't really look too much on the opposite side. I guess there's some confirmation bias where if you think she believes something and you see a post about her believing it, you're like, that must be what she believes. If you see the opposite, you're like, no, you just kind of ignore it. You don't really look at it too much because she already said what you wanted her to say. And I believe Trump's policy is a little bit different. It's more along the lines of be really heavy, really aggressive, really put things out there, and then perhaps not do any of it, but at least be really open and crazy about it. And I'm just looking through my tweets right now. You know that every sometimes I will put something on Twitter. This, by the way, this is not a sponsorship of any sort, by the way. These are just things where people can sometimes get some free tokens, so I like sharing it. Today is the first time in a long time that I remembered it. But if you deposit, for example, $100 to Bybit, you get a lot of these coins for free. And they told me it's pretty hot, that people are really interested in this. So I also shared it for you guys. And I'll get back to the final boss of tweets, right? It's this right here. Plan B shared Bitcoin $60,000, up 4x from the bottom, just like before the pump in 2017 and 2021. I want you guys to realize the position that we're in currently, and things as it stand right now are set for massive, massive gains from here. It seems very logical for a crazy run to start in the very near future based on, okay, that's not very high quality, there we go, based on the results we have seen thus far in the run. And I don't want to tell you too much except for that. Just want to tell you, right now things are about to go crazy if history repeats itself, which it usually does, at least in some way, shape, or form. Some people keep saying in the comments section, no, Dusty, it's going to be different this time. I do not believe so. I believe still that right now, this is like one of the final warnings that I can give y'all. One of the final warnings before liftoff. Soon enough, Bitcoin won't be going too much lower anymore. It's time for liftoff, time to go crazy, and make sure you're in as early as possible. Not financial advice, though.